Well, greetings, YouTube model people. How's it going? Okay, coming in here at you with a final for my 16th annual 24-hour group build on Facebook. This was my 8th year in a row participating, and sadly, I did not quite make the 24-hour deadline. I could have done it. It was on me. The clear glass for this kit threw me a little bit of a curveball in the last couple of hours here this morning. It is actually 12:40 p.m. here on the East Coast. But anyway, yeah, it kind of threw me a little bit of a curveball, so it took longer than I expected. Believe it or not, I was most worried about the decals going on and working. I thought they would just fall apart, even though I clear coated them. I tested one of them just to see. It looks like they would have been workable. But however, before, basically finishing the car and then before putting decals on, I looked at it and said, you know what? I like it without the decals. And I also I like it without the T-tops, although I had the T-tops are available and I could put them on there at any time and all that. But anyway, that aside, let's stop looking at box art here. Supposedly, they're going to re-release this kit or repop this kit this year. I don't know. Some people were saying that was a possibility. I could tell you that this kit goes together extremely well. There's only 50 parts in it. Yeah, I would recommend this kit. The only thing that was wonky, at least in my kit, was the clear glass. Because the front and clear glass, the front window, back window, rear window glass is all one. It's connected in the middle, and it doesn't fit. It just kind of extends. It either fits in the front or it fits in the back. It doesn't fit in both. So I had to cut it in the middle and then take a piece out to kind of put them in individually. And even when you try to put them in individually, they're a bit fiddly. So anyway, as I said, that aside, let's take a look at what we got for our final. Okay, so here's our final. Yeah, as I said, I think it looks just a bit classier without the decals on the side and on the rest of it. I mean, maybe I'll put one on the hood, but I doubt it. Just trying to work around the light here, guys, a little bit. So, maybe I'll do that, maybe not. I'm not sure. At this point, you can do whatever you want. I probably leave it as is. That's what I typically do for the 24 and 48 hour builds, is whatever I came up with is the way it's going to be. It's a moment in time. Had a little bit of a panic with the rear lights, marker lights. I didn't have transparent red, but I do have a red Sharpie, so we went with red Sharpie for that. Interior came out very well. What I used was basically brown. I'm trying to reach over here, grab the can. Yeah, it's red brown, TS1 Tamiya. All the paints I used was Tamiya, basically, and acrylic, Reaper acrylic bottle paint for hand brushing. And I also used the, basically the Spastics. I used that for the pipes because, again, there's no chrome parts in this kit at all. So everything is just plain plastic black sprue. Engine, nothing exciting in there at all. Trust me, it's just a basic engine in there, right? Very simple kit. But again, it goes together really, really well. So yeah, basically, yeah. I was going to talk about the brown. I sprayed the brown over the black, and it left kind of a nice darker tone, as you would expect. And I kept that as is, and it looks a little more, as I said, a little more classy, a little more custom in a way than just a plain old tan or brown. So that's about it for the 2022 edition, 16th annual 24-hour build. Again, ton of fun. I encourage anyone who likes these kind of marathon builds to participate. It's definitely a lot of fun to do. And they are addicting in a way, I kind of can't wait for the next one. And most people who participated feel the same way. So with that, we're going to call it a close. And sorry for all the stumbling on words here, but I am a bit tired, as you can imagine. And we're going to call it a finished one. And that's all. All right. Cheers.